Hi everybody, welcome to the Thumb. Just wanted to talk one last time for this season anyway about bale grazing. First of all, I want to say how happy I am. I mean, how well it went. Um, I was thinking best case scenario, there would be, the cattle would maybe lose some condition, but not get skinny. That was my best case scenario, or what I kind of thought would happen. But anyway, they did better than that. I mean, I'm pretty sure they actually grew some, and they really don't look any worse than they did. Maybe the ones with horns, I don't know why, but the ones with horns are a little bit, I don't know, scruffier looking. I mean, you look at her, she's just not as sleek as, say, that one, either one of them over there. That's actually the oldest one and the youngest one right there. There's about 4 months difference between the two. The one on the right is the oldest one of the bunch. But yeah, as far as, well, there was I put them in here first part of November, and here it is middle of March, and let's see, 5, 10, 15. We went through 27 bales. Yeah, 27 bales. Some of the bales were wound a little tighter than others. There was two different fields. Um, about half of them came out of that hay field over there, and I just bought them off the neighbor. And then there were some of them, like that one right, I can get my finger in the right spot. That one right there is off of a field that I just seeded down this year. Really, it wasn't very good quality. But the only thing I was disappointed in, I did have to buy this lick tub. Well, that's actually the third lick tub. But they were starting to lose a little condition, and their cow pies were like just piling right up. I mean, you can actually see some of these older ones. This might be an older one, yeah. But yeah, they were coming out pretty hard. So anyway, so I got the lick tubs, and that kind of solved that problem. But it just made them a lot more healthy. It's like a 30% protein tub, and of course, there's other minerals and all that in it too. But no, I'm very happy with it. This is just what I'm just talking about the cattle so far, but it'd be interesting to see just what happens with the ground too. Um, the way the manure is all kind of distributed well. There's definitely some ground cover there. They're not, a lot of people might look at this and look at a lot of waste. I'm gonna make them clean this up a little more before I'm actually kind of tempted to not give them any more bales for this year. I'm hoping to turn them back out into the pasture in about 2 weeks. I mean, this isn't my field where they're going, but that you can see how that wheat's starting to green up. The field that I'm going to put them in is volunteer wheat. There's a little rye, and there'll be some other weeds and stuff coming up, or other grasses and that. But and there's some clover in there, so it'll be a pretty good mix for them. And then about middle of May, I'll probably take them off that, spray it, and plant crops in it. But yeah, so they're going to be out of here in a couple of weeks, I hope. I got to get working on my fence out there, and but yeah, it's, I guess, long story short is, let me turn this around again. Long story short, I'm very happy with the way this all turned out, and I think the girls are pretty happy too. I I'm glad I didn't have to lock them in a barn all winter, and bed them down with straw, and all that stuff. It would have been just, to me, that's not the way cattle are supposed to live. These guys have been pretty content all winter. Even on the real cold days, they didn't really complain at all. I haven't heard them beller in, I don't know, a year, probably even over that, probably. But they just don't beller, or they don't show any discontent. And but I guess I could ramble on all day about this because it's something I'm becoming very passionate about. I'll be very interested to see what this pasture looks like in the spring, like not next spring, but this fall, I should say, when I bring it back home. I might throw some, I'm not going to seed it down, so to speak, but I'm going to maybe throw some oats or something out here just to give them some, especially in these, like up by the shed there where I'll have to clean the manure out of that spot. And I'll probably throw something in there, sorghum or maybe even some radishes, stuff like that, just to put some ground cover there, but then also give them some protein and stuff when they come home. But yeah, I could go on and on about it, but I just want to say thank you for watching Thumb Country Stuff, and take her easy.